What is up, guys? This is your boy Mikhail Casanova. I'm coming at you with yet another video. And you know, a lot of us, when we get into YouTube or we're doing any type of videography, photography, vlogging, you know, after a while, you know, the standard camera on the phone just isn't enough, and sometimes we just need to do an upgrade. Now, I'm very grateful for the fact that I was sent this to do the unboxing, and this is the Panasonic. This is the DMC, the GX85K. Now, this is able to shoot video at 4K at 30 frames per second. You're also able to shoot at 4K at 24 frames per second, 1080 at 60 frames per second, 1080 at 30, as well as 24 frames per second, 720 at 120 frames per second, and it goes on. A couple other features of this camera that's really cool, and I want to really thank Panasonic for this, is it does shoot pictures in 16 megapixels. It has optical image stabilization. It also has a dual image stabilization as well. You can do 4K live cropping, light composition, wireless Wi-Fi, so you can, you know, if you want to connect it to your phone or any type of other device, your computer, you can wirelessly send things back and forth. So it's got low light autofocus, contrast autofocus. The LCD on it, on the back, is about 1040 dot tilde LCD, and yeah, this is quite an amazing camera. I can't complain. It's fairly new. I believe it came out in June or July of this year, so this is a new model. I was highly considering getting the Sony a6000 because a lot of people have recommended that. It's like an amazing camera to use. And I previously had experience with it. You know, I had test drived it for like a month, and I liked it. But I guess for me, the fact that it was fairly old, and when I say old, I'm gonna say that the fact that it was about, what, 3-4 years old, maybe 2 years old, and I wanted something more new because I wanted to be able to future-proof, you know, anything I were to get and be able to use this down the road. And that's not to say that you can't do that with the Sony a6000. It's a phenomenal camera. But I did want the capability of shooting in 4K eventually, so that it just didn't work out for me. Now, there is the Sony a6, the 6300, and then the newer 6500, which is coming out. It may be out at the time of the release of this video when I finish it and it's uploaded, but who knows? It may not. So, I'm quite happy with this. So, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Unboxing. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and do it. Hey, DJ, cue my music.
Do you wanna dance?
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the unboxing part of this Panasonic, the DMC, the GX85K. So, as you guys can see, I've already undone the peels here and the plastic and the tape, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, let's go ahead and give you guys a little closer of a zoom. Move the camera a little bit back. Alright, so let's see, what all we have in here. So, you got this, so you got your manual. Let's show you what all it comes with. So, this one says the Panasonic, the Micro 4. Let me zoom out a little bit. Micro Four Thirds lens lineup. So I'm going to show you everything that's part of the Lumix G family. Different settings, different lenses, all the different things you can do with it. Super, super cool. Okay. Got your basic owner's manual. About 91 pages long. Got it in another language. Got your quick guide for 4K photos. So product registration guide. So let's go ahead and get right into here. So you got the Lumix G strap for your camera. Got your battery. Your charger. Your data and charging cable. This is a good guy. I have so many of these. So this is a micro USB. And this is the Lumix GX85 camera. So here on the side, pull up tab, so you got your charge port for your USB, and then your mini HDMI to HDMI. Got your knobs and selectors, battery compartment, SD card slot, and your battery, tripod mount input, lens cover, so if you want just dividing out the lens. Oh yeah, so when it comes to this, you press this button here and then twist, and the way you want to connect that and make sure this red dot lines up and then these right here line up, and just press it here, turn, and then just secures into, oh wait, it's supposed to match it up. There you go. And it's secure in. You got your shoe, which I believe this is a powered shoe. And shoe mount, yep. Then you've got your flash, which is here, your EVF. And then this is your display. Now, it pulls out this way. You can go here. Now, I've seen some videos where people are not really familiar with it, and it's pretty much novice photographers, so, or people who just buy cameras and they're not really familiar with some of the functions. So with this, you pull it out. So imagine you're like standing above and you want to just aim it directly in front of you, and you're looking down at the screen. or you're doing that, you're pointing down and you want to see it. So definitely cool. Let's see if this battery has any juice in it. Hopefully it does. It does, but I don't have a memory card in here. Let's go ahead, take this off. There we go. Let's check out, I believe this is also a touchscreen too. Yep. Menu. You got the HDR capability, time lapse, shutter delay, shutter type, flash. You can do 4K at 30 frames per second, at 24 frames per second, which is cinema quality, as well as, which is what we're primarily going to use, is 1080 at 60 frames per second. But for some videos, I will shoot in 4K. So, autofocus mode is set on. Okay. Not bad. Dongles here, toggles here. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, and that is it for this unboxing. I will be testing this camera out for another week and a half to 2 weeks. That way I have enough time, and adequate time to be able to give you guys a very proper review that's thorough. I'm also going to be working with other people I know that are camera aficionados and know way more than I do. So this is going to be a journey for all of us, for you and you the viewer, and for me, learning more about photography, videography, vlogging, equipment, maintenance care of this thing, and just generally just improving the quality of the channel. So yeah, so far from the unboxing, the different features, the quality of the camera, from what I've got to test it so far, and I'm actually filming this this part of the video is actually filmed with the Lumix GX85. So hey, if you like the quality, let me know. So far, I think the camera's super easy to use. Like it's really fun. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. As always, stay blessed. If you like this video, go ahead and post your comments below. Tell me what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you did not like this video, then go ahead and give me a thumbs down and articulate what you didn't like about it, what can be improved, and we'll see if we can go from there. No trolling, no negativity, none of that. I'm not going to have this on my channel. If that were to happen, I'm just going to ban you. I'm just letting you guys know up front that's, no trolls allowed. So, alright, as I like to say when I end up in my videos, stay crispy, deuces wild. Your boy McKell Casanova is out, signing out. Hashtag salute. You guys.
Everybody drinks on me. Everybody in this bitch drink for free. Give me a whiskey double. A little bit of Jack is always trouble. And I'm feeling good, like a man with only to prove it read this wood. Next up, straight to the DJ. Tell him play whatever songs she say. Her body is a misdemeanor. Dangerous, but I won't.